Yo, tell me why these motherfuckers, they let Robin Quinn go to Miami. Marcus Peters go to the Rams. Ziggy Ansah and Lawrence from Dallas, they got tagged. Today, the Eagles trade a bag of Skittles, 2 Tootsie Rolls, and a goddamn 50-cent hug for Michael Bennett. And these motherfuckers ain't doing shit. They not doing enough, man. We need defensive ends. Where are the defensive ends at? Robert Ayers ain't doing shit. William Golston ain't doing shit. Noah Spence too injured. What the fuck? We not gonna get Bradley Chubb unless they trade up. And the way shit looking, they not gonna get Bradley Chubb because they ain't gonna fucking trade up. And then we got motherfuckers talking about they want to trade Gerald McCoy. So we ain't gonna have no fucking D-line then. Shit is crazy, man. We need help, man. I'm fucking snowed in right now. So I ain't got nothing to do. I'm chilling right now. Do nothing but fucking videos today. It's bullshit, man. Eagles gave up a 5th rounder and a wide receiver. You tell me Tampa Bay can't do that? They can't give up a 5th rounder? You tell me we can't give up 2 5th rounders? Really? Defensive ends? We need some defensive ends bad. We don't have any right now. We don't have no defensive ends. We have no defensive ends right now. I don't like Robert Ayers. I don't like William Golston. Noah Spence too fucking injured. We need defensive ends. We don't have no defensive tackles besides Gerald McCoy. And like motherfuckers talking about they want to get Gerald. What the fuck you gonna get rid of Gerald McCoy for? Gerald McCoy is the only motherfucker that's generate pressure. And like most of the time he's getting double teamed. God damn, like what is they doing? There are not that many defensive ends left in free agency. They're gonna have to get some in the draft. They're gonna have to get some in the draft. Now like the worst player that I'm thinking about, they're gonna go draft this guy Davenport. They're gonna draft Davenport. We don't know shit about this guy, but like they're gonna go draft this guy. I don't fucking know, man. The Eagles is getting all these fucking players, man. The Eagles got a hell of a D-line. Why the fuck we can't get a D-line like that? The Eagles don't need no fucking Michael Bennett. We need motherfucking Michael Bennett. I already know he's not the answer. He's like 30-something years old now. Michael Bennett is over 30. I already know he's not the answer. But he still could generate pressure. I'm sure he could generate pressure. Because the guys we got, they can't do shit. William Golston had no sacks last year. He played 14 games, no sacks. 14 games, no sacks. 14 games, no sacks last year. And then got guys like, oh man, I wouldn't have had traded for Michael Bennett because he could be in he's a locker room distraction. Damn all that. Make a move to get these fans hyped. The fans are not hyped right now. The fans hate Jason Licht right now. They hate Jason Licht. It's not all of him. We got the Glazers. We got Dirk Cutter. They got to get together and do something, man. Do something. The best thing they didn't do was cut Doug Martin. They didn't even get nothing for Doug Martin. They cut Chris Baker. They didn't get shit for him. Why you didn't trade Doug Martin? They could have got a 4th rounder, maybe a 5th rounder. Do something. They just cut him with no compensation or anything. They didn't do nothing. So next Wednesday, we gotta worry about the free agency shit starting off. They might not even do nothing then. All the main defensive ends are gone. Ziggy Ansah, DeMarcus Lawrence, Michael Bennett. They definitely ain't getting Bradley Chubb. So the best thing they gonna do, they gotta worry about the draft. They gotta focus on the draft now because really, there's nobody that's jumping off, man. I mean, there's nobody that's like, damn, man, Buccaneers should go get him. They didn't even trade. Look, I don't care about them. Look, the cop out is, oh man, well, like they tried to get him. They tried to get these players. No, go get these motherfuckers. Trade these motherfucking draft picks. Most of the time, these draft picks ain't working out. So just trade them. Trade the draft picks. They're going to trade a 5th rounder and a 2nd rounder to get Marcus Peters. I would have been cool with that. The 2nd rounder, most likely he's going to be on a running back or whatever. They could have flipped that. They could have gave fucking Kansas City them draft picks and bring in Marcus Peters. We need secondary help. The only guy that I know that's out there is Justin Evans. We got Vernon Hargreaves III. I'm fucking snowed in right now. Bro, we'll be lucky as hell that happened. We need some shit for him to do, him getting in trouble, or him get like a DUI before the draft or something. That's the only way we're gonna get a motherfucker like that. They could go get Davenport, but the way Bucs fans like, oh man, why we go get Davenport? They could have got like Derwin James or like Fitzpatrick or Quentin Nelson. Whatever they do at number 7, fans ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you all that shit right now. Whatever they do at number 7, fans is not gonna like the draft pick. They could get Derwin James at number 7. Fans ain't gonna like that shit. Cause he's another FSU guy. So now it's like we can't draft FSU guys now because we got fans out here that's hating these fucking moves. Davenport would be cool, but we don't fucking know this guy. He's just a defensive end. That's all we know. We seen like 2 or 3 plays from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Arden Key at number 7. Come on, man. Come on now. We're not doing that. We're not gonna get nobody unless they gonna rock with the same motherfuckers from last season. Robert Ayers, William Golston. It's the same people from last year, man. William Golston had no fucking sacks last year. Ain't nobody calling this motherfucker out. Ain't nobody saying nothing about him. But the most people I hear about is Vernon Hargreaves III, Gerald McCoy, shit like that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about William Golston, though. This motherfucker played 14 games with no sacks. We need help. We need help. Michael Bennett, look, I know he's over 30. He's a former Buc. He had problems with the Glazers, whatever. But he could generate pressure from the defensive end spot. Dog, I watched every game besides that Bears game last season. Where was the pass rush? They had 22 sacks last year in 16 games. 22 sacks last year. I'll take any fucking body right now. That's how I am right now. I'll take any fucking body. Cause William Golston not cutting it, man. He been there, what, 4 or 5 years now? He's not cutting it. Robert Ayers, man, come on, man. Come on, y'all. And I like Noah Spence, but he been injured. So if, we got to depend on this guy again? Come on, man. Like, they could have traded for Robert Quinn. I'd have been cool with that. So what? I mean, look. Come on, man. Like, man, as soon as I seen that trade, man, I was just like, the Buccaneers ain't trying to do nothing, man. You know what I mean? They could have gave up a 5th rounder in a fucking wide receiver. Give up fucking Freddie Martino or somebody. You telling me Tampa Bay can't do that? Really? We can't do nothing? I've been saying this shit all season. Fix the trenches. Fix the D-line and fix the offensive line. They're not doing nothing. They haven't made any type of movements. They haven't made any type of trades. Give up these fucking draft picks, man. Did we get Robert Quinn? Yes or no? That's my whole point. That's because they talked. Just because they talked, they did not get him. You got to get these players, man. Yo, because look, this year I'm not trying to be sad through this shit when they not going to be getting no type of pressure, man. And look, Jared McCoy, the only motherfucker that gives us pass rush. And he from the defensive tackle spot. And he getting triple team. He got 3 dudes on him. He got 2. He got the guard and the center on him. And then probably like another guard probably going to come up. Then the fucking running back. You telling me Golston can't get no sacks? And this motherfucker he got a... Oh, my God. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm just I'm an idiot. I don't fucking know. 22 sacks in 16 games last year, and we got Bucs fans saying, "Well, no, man, like I don't want to get Michael Bennett because he's a locker room distraction." So the fuck what? Get him. He would generate pressure. It's all about getting to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback, stop the run. That's the main 2 things defensive ends are supposed to do. Get to the quarterback, stop the run. Buccaneers can't. These defensive ends can't do none of that shit. And I watched all that shit last year. I'm just saying. They could have did more, bro. Buck Nation. They could have did more, Buck Nation. They could have did more, bro. Just because they talked to them, they didn't execute. If Peters was on the trade block, why not try to go get him? Or at least throw whatever they can to give them equal compensation for him. Because the Rams just gave up 2 picks. They didn't have no money involved, no players involved, just 2 fucking draft picks. Tampa Bay can't do that. Really? We can't do that shit? We can't. So I guess they're going to depend on all the draft picks now, right? Really? Last year they had a pretty good draft. O.J. Howard, Justin Evans, Chris Godwin, Kendall Beckwith. They got 4 pretty good players out of that draft last year. So I guess that they going to depend on the draft, huh? I don't fucking know anymore. Why the fuck do I do videos? I don't fucking know. Somebody tell me why I do videos. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Because it seemed like whatever I do, you know, that shit don't fucking matter, man. Because Jason Light and them and the Glazers, Dirk Cutter, they're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But let me tell you what I seen today. These bitches signed Chris Conte again for another year. These motherfuckers re-signed Chris Conte, man. We gotta see Chris Conte again next year. Why? Why are we keep signing Chris Conte, man? Man, when I seen that fucking... I seen that shit, I was... Yo, if I had hair on my head, I would have pulled that motherfucker out. I would have pulled that fucking hair out, man. Chris Conte, man? Again? I gotta see Chris Conte again this year. That's the best thing they did all season was fucking keep Chris Conte, man. But we can't get no fucking defensive end. But they want to keep signing Chris Conte all the fucking time. I'm thinking that we're going to get rid of this motherfucker. No, he's coming right back again. Again. We got to watch Chris Conte play again this year for Tampa Bay. Again. People call on my phone. I can't answer that phone call right now. I'm doing a fucking video. People calling my phone, man, doing my live stream. Shit crazy, man. Pissed off, man. Can't believe that shit. They giving up a motherfucker a fucking order of cheese fries, a pack of 9-laters, and a goddamn ginger ale to the Eagles. Man, I seen that shit, man. Chris Conte, man. Chris Conte again? Yo, you know what? I am convinced. Chris Conte is doing tricks. Chris Conte is twerking. That motherfucker doing something for the Glazers. He doing something. He twerking. He doing something for these motherfuckers. He doing something. Either he did fucking butler or something. He doing something. He doing something, bro. Yo, I know Ben is not the answer though, but he could generate pressure. He could generate pressure. Damn the off-field shit. Damn that shit. I'm talking about on the field. He will provide a pass rush with Gerald McCoy. And then you get a healthy Noah Spence on the side, and then we might have a little something. The Eagles don't fucking need him, man. The Eagles don't fucking need Michael Bennett, man. They don't need him, man. They don't fucking need him, man. And they got him for a 5th rounder? Really? The best thing I seen today was they signed Chris Conte. Really? Really? That's the best thing we can do right now? It's a week before free agency, and the best thing I seen was we signed Chris Conte for another year. Man, look, man, I hope somebody show Chris Conte this video. He probably don't even care. He probably don't care what I'm saying. But damn, man. Come on, man. We gotta watch this motherfucker again, dog. Number 23. Matter of fact, next year, this season coming up, I'm not even going to call him by his name. I'm going to just say 23. He don't even... Most Bucks fans want Bradley Chubb. Man, sorry, y'all. It's not going to happen. He's going in at least the top 3. You figure Saquon probably go to the Browns or the Giants, and then probably a quarterback. Then it's going to be Bradley Chubb. Chubb is going to be the 3rd overall pick, regardless. I don't care what anybody says. He's going to be the 3rd overall pick. Tampa Bay got to move up. They got to move up a couple spots. Trade the fuck up. Trade the fuck up. Trade up and get him. Trade up to get him. Please. Somebody trade up to get Bradley Chubb. That will make all Bucks fans just a little bit happy. We need a pass rusher. We need a legit pass rusher. We don't have that right now. Unless y'all want to sit through another season of them. Unless y'all want to sit through another season of 22 sacks again. Y'all want to sit through a season with 22 sacks. Really? Y'all want to see that again? Y'all want to see another long season of them not getting to the quarterback? Do y'all want to see that again? Do y'all want to see our secondary getting torched because the D-line can't get to the quarterback? Or at least get some pressure. William Golston, 14 games, 0 sacks. 0 fucking sacks. Michael Bennett could have helped. Robert Quinn could have helped. Marcus Peters could have helped. These guys could have helped. I'm not saying they was going to get all 3. No. No, I already know that wasn't going to happen. But at least get somebody, anybody, to come help Gerald McCoy. But they trying to get rid of the main guy that's... They trying to get rid of the main dude that generates the most pressure. So what if they do trade Gerald McCoy for a second rounder, right? Who you gonna have on that D-line? Who we gonna move? Golson to the defensive tackle spot? We gonna get Bowers back again? What about Adrian Claiborne? Look, man. I wasn't even trying to do a video today. Philly right now, we got a nice little snow, little blizzard out here. Nor'easter. No work today. So I'm just browsing the internet like I do every day. I seen that they signed Chris Conte. So I said, damn, is that gonna be enough for me to do a video today on that? I was like, I ain't gonna do nothing about that. Then I see the trade with Michael Bennett to the Eagles. And I fucking lost him. For that little bit of compensation, I fucking lost it. I swear the Bucs could do so much better. They could do so much better when it comes to making trades or making a splash. But I guess that they'll wait to free agency to do something, which is next Wednesday. So we got a whole nother week to see what happens. Usually, look, man, me and Rocky, right? Shout out to him, man. He's a very, very good sub to my channel. And me and him talk a lot, man. Me and him talk through Messenger a lot. And he is very, very straightforward when it comes to his points and views about our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he wants, he's like me when it comes to he wants the team to win. Just like every other fan, but he be playing Madden a lot, and he be trying to get rid of every player. Like, bro, like you can't get rid of every player. But it's something that I do agree with him on is that look, man, he wants players to step the game up, and if they don't, he want them gone. Me, I'll be on some, give him a chance. But I do agree with him on that. When it comes to Jason Light, he needs to step his fucking game up. Because these players that he's bringing in, Golston wasn't, Golston been there before Jason Light, but yeah, Robert Ayers and Baker, like these guys, haven't worked out. And with these guys getting franchise tagged and they're getting traded to these teams, nothing is happening. You know what I mean? And that motherfucker's right, man. But I'd be like, man, fuck out of here, whatever. But he just told me what's on his mind about this team. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of bullshit, man. It's it's just a lot of bullshit, man. Like the best thing I seen was them signing Chris Conte. But why? We don't need Chris Conte no more. Justin Evans is the guy, man. He's going to be the safety from now on. He is going to be the guy. He's going to be the safety. But they need help. They need help on the defensive line. They need help on the O-line. They need help in the secondary. And they need a running back. If they want to have Peyton Barber at running back, I ain't got nothing to say. They'll be entirely up to them. If they want to roll with Peyton Barber, that's fine. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. But if he's struggling next year, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody because they was like, oh man, Peyton Barber playing better than Doug Martin and all that shit. But, you know, once their own line show up and like they don't be producing like they should, you're gonna see how good Peyton Barber really is. Because it was fans hype because he had like a couple good games, whatever. But come on, man, not over no 16 games. That's the same thing they did with Keith Tandy. Fans was hyped because, oh man, like, Tandy made plays because he was a reserve. But like when he started, fuck he do? Where was he at last year? Where was Keith Tandy at last year? Somebody answer that, man. Where was Keith Tandy at last year? I don't fucking know. So it is what it is, man. I'm about to go on there again. I'm about to go check the website and see what else is going on because Tampa ain't really doing too much. Now, if they go out and get Earl Thomas, okay. Now we talking. Now we can focus on that defensive end spot. Or if they gave Richard Sherman, but he coming off the injury, man. I don't want to put too much into him, man. You know what I mean? Even though I love Richard Sherman, man. Richard Sherman, one of my favorite players in the NFL right now. Patrick Peterson, Jalen Ramsey. Who else? One of my favorite players, man. I got favorite players all over the league. But Richard Sherman is up there, man. Like he's in my top 10 of my favorite players, man, to watch. So hopefully they'll do something. They got a week. Till everything starts up. So, we gotta pray on it, man. We just gotta cross our fingers and cross our toes and shit and see what happens, man. But it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good at the defensive end spot. I'm not talking about the overall free agency. I'm talking about at defensive end. We are not looking too good. So we gotta wait and see what happens. But we gotta see what happens, man. Let me check these comments out before I cut this shit off, man. Gerald Robbins, Raider. Yeah, man. I seen that shit too, man. Yeah, better hit the draft hard. I don't see the point of keeping pace. Yeah, man. Facts, yo. So every day Ian has been either tagged or bad already. Facts. Eagles gave him up like a bag of peanuts for him. How can they say they tried if Eagles gave Seattle just a late pick? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. They could have did something, man. I mean, I'd have been alright with Quinn. He's a few years younger. He's been injured, but he's a few years younger. Plus, he's been productive in the league. So why not take the chance? I said I knew a Bucs fan would upload something at seeing the trade. Yeah, like that's the thing. I wasn't even planning on doing no videos today, man. I'd rather fucking be asleep right now. You know what I mean? And fucking rest up and shit for work. But we got a motherfucking snow. Got a goddamn snowstorm right there. They talking about Gerald to trade to Oakland. I know, man. I know. They better get some good compensation for him, man. Like, don't just get one draft pick, man. They better do something. That's what I was saying, Buc Nation. That's what I was saying, bro. Conti going to the Pro Bowl. Yo. Still don't see what they see in Conti, man. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. Chubb smokes a blunt. Yeah, fucking Tunsil, man. He had the fucking. What do you have on that gas mask shit? And he was, oh man, But shit, even with that, he didn't far too far off in that draft. Like he was like 13th pick or some shit. Like he didn't really fall out the first round or anything. Yeah, man, they be back there taking naps and shit on us, man. Yep. We got the fourth most cap space, and they're not in talks with anybody. Hopefully they'll do something next week, man. You know, like next Wednesday is the day. You know, I want them to make a splash day one. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to wait. You know, I mean, like, you don't want to wait to do anything because we got teams out here that's, you know, they probably want that, you know, like the same guy that we want. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they'll get everything together. You know, Vernon Hargraves will. He will be on the team next year. Brent Grimes, I don't know. I would hope he come back though. I like Brent Grimes too, but you know, I would hope he come back though. Trumaine Johnson looked like he's going to Oakland or San Fran, so Trumaine is out the question. Talib is a possibility, but you know he's a locker room distraction, so you know they probably don't want him. Malcolm Butler he would help. He would help a lot. You know, he would help a lot, but they still need a fucking pass rush. I don't care what anybody said. If I'd be cool if they get D-line, O-line, and secondary. The rest of that shit, I don't give a fuck, yo. Just get O-line, D-line, and secondary help, and I'm cool. And I'm fucking cool. Like and Dirk are so stubborn with keeping shitty players and staff. Chris Conti, bro. Chris Conti again. We have to watch Chris Conti next year. Do you hear what I'm saying? Chris Conti. Again. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to watch that motherfucker again. And then I seen one Bucks fan. He was like, "What are you talking about? Chris Conti not that bad." When he said Chris Conti not that bad, I said, "Yo, this guy must not be a Bucks fan. He must not watch the games." But yeah, man. Hopefully next week they'll get it together and they'll make the necessary moves, man. Oh yeah, well, I ain't surprised by that. You know, like these kids, man, they got some miles on them, man. You know, they got some miles on them. Shit, man. You know, like any other time when I'm out, man, I'll be seeing kids. They be out there just saying whatever, man. I'll be like, damn, like where your parents at? It should be crazy out here. But shit, I used to cuss and shit like that, and say the bad words, but that's when I was younger, man, and like I try not to say the N word, as much anyway, because I try to be respectful to people, especially on my channel. Like I don't really try to say that word as much. You know what I'm saying? So, and at workout, like I really don't try to say that shit at work either. So, but I really cut that word out, man. Like now, if I'm really mad, then I might, that shit might slip out. I'm pretty sure it slipped out on a live stream or two this year. Last season, I'm pretty sure that the N word did slip out when I was doing my videos and shit last year. So, but yeah, man, shit is crazy, man. Shit is fucking crazy, man. But then again, I'm probably overreacting, to the trade. But I still think that they should have did something. Yeah, man. Look, man. Especially like on Facebook and shit like that. I really don't be trying to do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Gerald has had it with them. He's ready for a fresh start. Hey, man, if Gerald leaves, I would have, like, I don't know if I would be mad, but I'll be like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, Gerald. Now, let me tell y'all what Rocky said, right? He says he don't like Gerald because he's soft. And he need to be like Warren Sapp. And I'm like, be like Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp was a whole totally different. He was a whole totally different player. He's a different person in a different era. He don't have to be like Warren Sapp. Just be yourself. Now, if Gerald is quiet, let him be quiet. But he's one of the best players on the team, regardless of what anybody says. If you want to play, if you want to be mean or happy, whatever, Gerald McCoy is one of the best players on the team, and he's been one of the best since he's been there since 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like Gerald been one of the best players on the whole team. You know what I mean? Like, but if Gerald wants a fresh start, let him get a fresh start. But I'm telling you now, look, if they gonna make that move, they better have another, another type caliber player ready to step in. Cause don't make that move and we don't have nobody to fill his spot. Because as of right now, they really don't have nobody at the defensive tackle spot. So like, why would so like they could trade him, but like who they gonna put in there? They want to get Sue and shit. Like all the best defensive tackles are locked up. You know what I'm saying? So they better be aware on like what they do with Gerald McCoy. You don't want to get rid of Gerald McCoy and we got nothing but scrubs for the next 5 years at that spot. And then like everybody gonna be like, damn, like with a pass rush. They keep getting rid of the best players, man. Hold up. What my man say? He said trade down and get Derwin. So what? So like you want to trade down and get Derwin James? Uh, Derwin is a possible top 15 pick. So, um, it don't really matter, or unless they want to get like an extra pick or two. But I'd rather just have them just stay right there where they at, and then just like then just try to get and then try to get the best player available. Because as of right now, Bradley Chubb is not going to be there. Fitzpatrick might be there. Might. Broccoli is going to be gone. So you got Nelson. You got Nelson at the guard spot. So that might that might work. Because they do need to get the run game going again, but they don't even have that type of running back. So I don't know. So we'll see what happens. We got next week, and then we got 50 days to the draft. So we got a long way to go. For us to talk about it and shit like that. So Darren fits our system better than Fitzpatrick. To be honest with you, I don't care. I mean, I actually do care, but if it's Minka or Derwin, I don't really care. Like, you can flip a coin with that. It could be either one, and I'll be happy. But Derwin James will be, man. Derwin James and Justin Evans, they'll be a very, very good safety duo. But they have to put some good players around them for them to for them to get better. For them to get better. I have seen a couple mock drafts in the last couple of days. I seen one where they had Denzel Ward going to Tampa Bay. He's a cornerback from Ohio State. They had one with us getting Quentin Nelson. The other one was Derwin. The defensive tackle from Washington. Let me see. Damn, who else? They had one with Fitzpatrick on it. But I've been seeing them like on Facebook, NFL Network, like NFL Facebook page, like the Bleacher Report, Sport News. Like, I've been seeing I've been coming across a whole lot of shit. So I've been seeing a whole lot of mock drafts, but it's just a mock. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna see what happens, man. But next week, everything start. Like free agency start next week, and then 50 days to the draft. So, but if Gerald McCoy goes to the Raiders, man, they better have somebody ready to step in, because like, you ain't gonna trade them and then like don't have nobody there. Like, what I mean? It's just, I don't know. That's why I be like scared to to get jerseys, man, because you don't even know if the dude gonna be on the team. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know if they gonna have the same, if they gonna be on the same team. So like, I don't want people. I don't want people buying Gerald McCoy jerseys and then this motherfucker get traded to the Raiders and shit. Now, you remember when Warren Sapp went to the Raiders? What was that, 04 season? Warren Sapp went to the Raiders, but he was already like on his way out the NFL though. But at the time, we was just like, wow, like this motherfucker really went to the Raiders. So I don't know. They gotta do something. They gotta do something. Cause I can't keep getting these alerts and updates, and I'm just looking at them like they could. They could have made these moves, man. I just don't understand why they not doing them. You know, but um, so we need safety that could cover. Evans is the hitter. We need to compliment. If history improves, one to the outside, Ryan Smith to the inside. No man, how about we move Ryan Smith to outside the team? Move his ass off the team, right? James Jersey is the same. Yeah, true. I got one, but I'm been planning on, trying to get my jersey game up too, man. I was never a jersey guy growing up, I just never really, wore them, you know what I mean? I was always a fan of Tatum Bay, but I just never, never bothered with jerseys, I don't know. It's just something with me and jerseys. I just never really fuck with it and shit. But my girl put me one last year, so this year, I'm gonna try to get a couple more jerseys and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to wait till May or June to start buying some. As for DN from Oakland, matter of fact, man, give us Khalil Mack. Yeah, right. That'd be fucking crazy. I collect NBA jerseys more, the old school jerseys. I got a few Buc jerseys though. Okay. Yo, the last NBA jersey I had, please do not laugh at me, man. My mom bought this joint for me, she bought this shit 2000, what's it, 01? Matter of fact, she bought this shit 2001, right? It was in Jason Williams Kings jersey. He used to play for the Kings, point guard. They call him White Chocolate. She got me that jersey, and I wore that shit throughout the whole summer. And then that summer, this motherfucker got traded to Memphis Grizzlies for Mike Bibby. So I had an old ass jersey, and I'm like, damn, I fucking got that John. And I used to like the Kings back then, because of Chris Webber was one of my favorite players, man. He's one of my favorite players all time. I used to love Chris Webber, man. So I used to watch him, man. This guy was 6'10", and he had handles like a point guard, and man, Chris Webber was the man before them injuries, man. If you don't know who Chris Webber is, man, go check him out on YouTube, man. Chris Webber was the fucking man, dog. He was the truth. Chris Webber was the fucking man, yo. He got injured 2003 during the playoffs. And ever since then, he was just fucked up, man. When it comes to NBA players, the big men with the injuries, it's not good. It's a very, very bad history with big men and injuries in the NBA. And Webber was on that list. Chris Webber was when he came back, he couldn't really jump like he used to. like he used to get up and down the floor with ease. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, 2001. Damn, I was born that year. Damn, Savage, you young? Damn, you made me feel old, bro. I got the Mike Jevons Rush jersey. You know what, yo? Like, I think I was gonna get different players though. Vernon Hargreaves, Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Peterson. I might get Mike Evans. I might get a Mike Evans jersey, but then I don't know how he gonna. Like they might trade his ass and shit. I don't know, man. May get a Howard jersey next. Yeah, solid, man, solid. Well, Winston gonna be there for a while. Hopefully, Devontae, Quan, yeah. We should trade Cameron Brate. I'll be alright with that. Well, OJ is gonna be that guy, so like why not, man? Why not try to get some compensation for him, something? Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been getting Vernon Hargreaves, man. I'm a big fan of his, man. Since Florida, so um, you know, I'm gonna definitely get one of his jerseys. I'm gonna definitely get some this summer though. Best believe that. But I just got like a lot of shit I need to do. Like in the crib or whatever. Then once I get free money up, then I'll probably give me some jerseys and stuff like that. So yeah, man, like fans crap on Vernon Hargreaves, but like he got talent and like he was he was rated the second best cornerback coming out. Like a lot of people forget that shit. You know what I mean? But he gonna have to step up this year too. You know what I mean? Like everybody got to play better this year. Everybody. Yeah, man. Weber was the man. Weber was the truth, man. But shit, I just love NBA back then, man. Like Tim Duncan was Tim Duncan in his prime, and Kevin Garnett, and Dirk, and Shaq. That's when the West was stacked, man. The West was crazy back then, yo. Like when Utah was like phasing out. That's when the Lakers came in and Sacramento got better. Then the Spurs was winning, and then KG and them won. Well, like they went to the Western Conference Final that year. They went to the West that year. Well, to the Western Conference Finals. They lost to the Lakers. I think they lost 4 games and 1. I think. Yeah, they lost to the Lakers that year. 2004. But KG was balling that year, man. He was the MVP that year. So yeah, I remember most of that shit. Like that era anyway. When it comes to like the Western Conference anyway. The East, man, I wasn't no fan of the East, man. I was always like the Western Conference guy. Just get Carter's shirt. Just got Carter's shirt. It's gray and it's old. Oh man, yeah, man. Vince was the truth too, man. Vince was amazing, man. He was dunking on everybody, just dunking on dudes, and like he was he was never the best jump shooter, but his shit used to go in too. I just like Vince, man. Vince was cool, man. But he never got far in the playoffs either. His team's always lost though. Yeah, but I will be getting some jerseys this year though. Tampa Bay jerseys. I like Jalen Ramsey a lot, man. I like Jalen Ramsey, yo. Patrick Peterson. You know, I've been following him since 2008. He was Patrick Johnson. Um, I've been thinking about jerseys a lot, man. So I will be copping up this year. So like when I'm doing my videos, I will be having my jerseys on. All right, so if you see me with a Jaguar jersey on, don't be like, damn, this motherfucker switched. Nah, I just like Jalen Ramsey, man. That's all. I want to get Penny Hardaway shirt. I like. Oh yeah, Penny. Yeah, Penny was cool before the injuries too. Yeah, man. I remember Penny back in the Orlando days with Shaq. Man, they were good, yo. They were good, yo. But Penny just fucked up, man. His fucking knees just went down. Yeah, I know, man. I know, man. He got to bounce back, man. Pro day. I think the OU Pro Day is sometime this month. I think it's sometime this month, or it's probably in like early April. I think so. Brown definitely gonna have to step up, man, because he didn't look too bad, man. That he didn't look too good. He was struggling out there, man. He was struggling, but I thought that he would have been prepared for this shit, man. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of stock goes into the combine, like that's why they got scouts there. They're like, damn, man, this motherfucker don't look too good, so they gonna cross him off the list. So like you gonna drop a little bit. Because he was projected like a first round pick, but like he gonna have to step up. One would do with my Doug Martin shirt, man. Get that joint to the shelter or something. Give that shit to the goddamn Salvation Army, man. I I was on NFL Shop, I think on Sunday, and they had Doug Martin jersey for like $70. I was like, wow, like they really just like trying to get rid of that shit. Because I'm pretty sure that they got like a whole lot of Doug Martin jerseys, but he's gone, man. So chalk that joint up, man. And matter of fact, just hang it up in the closet, man. Just damn. Uh, Jeremy got cut. Did you watch Hard Knocks? Cause they showed that shit on Hard Knocks, man. Like they showed him getting cut, and then cause he was struggling, yo. He was like struggling in a camp. So Jason Light cut him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, like he did go to the. He did go to the Niners, but I don't know if he's still on the team or not. Because I really haven't followed him. I haven't followed Jeremy McNichols since. So, but I wasn't too hyped about the pick. Like dudes was like, "Oh man, he's kind of like Doug Martin." I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is he gonna do?" You know what I mean? And then he had 4 running backs ahead of him. So like, what are you gonna do? He had Doug Martin in front of him, Jacquizz, Charles Sims, and Peyton Barber. So, what was the odds of him making the team? Very, very slim. That's what I was saying. Amazement, like they could have used that. I mean, shit, he was a 5th rounder, so they could have used the 5th rounder and flipped that shit. They could have used something else on him. They could have gave that shit to fucking Seattle for goddamn Michael Bennett. You know what I'm saying? I may use it as a rag to wash my car with. Damn. Just hang it up in the closet. Like put it all the way in the back of the closet, and like bring it out for like like bring it out for Throwback Thursday or something. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. See, I don't know. See, I don't know what happened with Jeremy McNichols, man. That dude fell off, man. Uh, okay, well, just go ahead and just go ahead and watch the card then. Um, but nah, man. Oh man, we got Rocky here. What's going on, Rocky? I mean, the Buccaneers got what 8? I think they got 8 picks this year because they got like an extra 7th round. They could have flipped one of them Johns, man, and they could have got Bennett or Quinn. They could have did something, man. Peters probably wasn't going to be on their list, but at least Quinn would have been the guy because he's a little bit younger. So, uh, no, then they get one for the. I think they got one for like losing a free agent or something. It's like a late 7th rounder pick, man. So that's like the 240. That's like the 240th pick or some shit, man. Fucking late ass pick. Um. Hmm. Yep. Yep. That's why I was like real shocked by it because I'm like the Eagles didn't really need him, and then like like they coming off the title and like they still making moves like they went out there and they went out there and got him. Jason Light is not that aggressive, man. He gotta be aggressive, man. Man, like, I'd have been cool with Michael Bennett coming back anyway. So I don't know. So we have Cat. We got pay players in order to win. Yeah, they gotta pay Mike Evans, man. They gotta give Mike Evans his money. They have to give Mike his money, unless they gonna let him go too. I don't know. I wouldn't even be surprised if they didn't keep Mike Evans. I would not be surprised. Ooh, shit. Either one, man. That's a very tough question, yo. Both of them were fucked up as injuries, but for Sherman, like he's such a good player, man. But like a lot goes into, like the footwork goes into a lot, man. And if I wouldn't, I wouldn't make that move, trade anyway. At least pick him up as a free agent. But but the Achilles, I don't know, man. It depends on what I mean. It depends on what position too. Because cornerback probably like the worst one to have Achilles injury because you got to do like a lot of turning and running and all that shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but they both bad though. But the ACL can, players do come back a little bit quicker now. It's about 8-9 months now. So But it's just a grind for them to come back. I mean, like Sherman would be cool, man. Probably Earl Thomas. I think Curry from the Eagles is a free agent now. I think that they could like make a run for him. Of course, Malcolm Butler. They got some guys out here, but we got to see if they have interest in the Buccaneers and if the Buccaneers have interest in them. So Kobe, yeah, like Kobe was on his way out though. Like I mean, like he didn't have him years ago, so he was just like, he just came back and he played like another year or two. Why my connection bad? Is it lagging? Both of them are bad.